Welcome to Panther Broadcast Channel's 18th production.
To begin, we asked our peers a few important questions in this production's Man on the Street.
If grass could be any other color, what color would you like it to be?
Polka dotted with purple stripes.
Purple. Yeah. Ooh, I could see some red, because then you could totally get grass stains and it look like blood, so.
It would look cool black, just because. I'm gonna go with blue.
Blue.
Alright, Cave drops in school for 3 bars.
No, I cannot.
No, I can't.
Alright.
No. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it.
Half bars in general, no.
3 bars.
No.
Alright. If Kanye were to run for president 2024, would you vote for him?
Vote Kanye 2020. He's my man.
Me not having bars is because I don't listen to that music, so no.
Sure, why not?
I mean, if it's the best option, yay. Yay 2024.
Of course.
Gets my vote, yeah.
Thank you.
Don't do drugs, kids.
2 of our staff members interviewed the CHS cross-country coach, Jason Waterman, in the state cross-country qualifiers.
How are you preparing for state?
We've been training really hard for the whole season, and now this week we had an intense workout on Monday, and then we've just been getting some movements in on the other days.
Just going out to practice every day and working my butt off and just running my hardest.
What do you think is the biggest thing you've done to prepare your state runners for state?
Biggest thing we've done, I think once we get to a certain point in the season, I start tapering off miles and we're working more on explosion and sprints. So especially this last week, we've really tapered down the mileage. Yesterday, we just rode a bike for like 15 minutes, and that now is it. Today, we're going on a 15 to 20 minute run, but then working on some explosion stuff. So to get prepared for state, they've already done all the like cardiovascular they need and put in the miles. It's more mentally preparing and seeing how explosion feels and things like that.
What techniques do you use when you run?
Running is, believe it or not, it's a huge part of the sport is mental, and so the biggest technique to have when you're running is just to have a positive mindset, and it can be challenging at times, but you are your own coach, so you just have to keep positive.
I don't really have a technique, I just go out there and run.
What would be the biggest difference between state, the physical, and districts, like the physical versus the mental?
I think the biggest thing, the difference between even just regular season and then postseason is cardio-wise in the beginning and then mental state in the postseason.
What was your time at districts?
It was 21:04.
And what was your place?
I was 10th place.
17:48.51.
And what was your place?
15th.
What do you do during the meet to help the runners?
Constant encouragement. Like I said before, it's 80% mental and 20% physical. So if they have any doubt in their head that they can't do it, it's probably not going to happen. So I do my best to run around the whole course, try to be in their ear when there's no one else there. You know, like there's certain spots at the mile marker and the 2 mile marker where everyone stands. I try to be in those spots where there's really nobody, and I try to cheer them on, try to encourage them to go up those hills, to go faster, to do better, things like that.
Are you doing anything different for state that you didn't do for districts?
Not particularly. We've been setting the course, so that's a little bit different, but we're just pretty much the same as districts, very similar.
Running faster.
Today, we sent out our interviewers to find out the opinions of staff and students about juuling and the dangers of it.
Why do you think students jewel?
I think some students do it to try to get off the addiction of nicotine.
Because they're bored.
Do you think it is appropriate for people under the age of 18 to jewel? Why?
Most likely because, if you're under 18, you're pretty much already doing stuff you're not supposed to.
It depends on your parents, really. Because, it's how you're raised is how you're going to react.
No, because it is still like cigarettes, but it's still hurting your health and it could possibly give you cancer.
Why do students jewel?
Oh, I think students jewel because they think it's cool. I think that for some kids it's probably a release. They probably have some stress and stuff going on and they think it's a good way to handle those problems, when in fact it's pretty unhealthy. And the dangerous thing about juuling is that for us as administrators, we don't know what's in there. It could be nicotine, it could just be water vapor. We don't know what's in there, so I think it's very dangerous for our students.
Do you believe that juuling is dangerous?
I do. I think that, to me, I think the development of this whole phenomenon was probably started with the idea of strengthening or providing an avenue to cessation, or somebody to be able to get off of nicotine or wean it down.
We also sent 2 members to interview FFA advisor Ms. Bruns about FFA Nationals.
Rule, Missouri.
Place where FFA prospers.
We decided to take a stroll through here,
To Centralia High School.
where we interviewed an FFA advisor.
That would help us get an insight of how well FFA is doing this year.
Ah, wonderful scenery again.
We have arrived at our destination.
My favorite part of being an FFA advisor is getting to work with the kids one-on-one, because I have lots of kids in class, but with 20 of them in class, you don't get to spend so much time with them, whereas in FFA, we actually get to learn more about each other and see what our strengths are that can help them in the future. I could not be happier with the results we had at state. We got a 3-star chapter award, which is a very, very exciting honor, and then our very own Austin Stanton got the American Star Farmer, which is the highest award you can receive, so it was really an exciting trip. Our students are getting prepared for this year's competitions. We're trying to decide who's going to be on what team, what we're going to do, who's going to coach what, and being a first-year teacher, I'm really excited to get to take care of a couple of groups of kids and teach them what I know and see what they know.
We also interviewed some of the foreign exchange students about how they like Centralia.
What were the schools like in Mexico?
The schools in Mexico were so different. Like, we have more homework in Mexico, and here it's like nothing for me. That's my case.
What were the schools like in the Netherlands?
It was different, and I thought it was a lot harder than the schools here.
What were the schools like in Ecuador?
It's different, the place, the students, the rules of the class.
Why did you want to study here in the USA?
I don't know, maybe to learn English and live the American experience.
Because I like the culture and I wanted to experience it in like real life and not only on vacation.
Because I want to improve my language here and learn about the culture here in USA.
What do you like about Centralia?
The people and the parties.
I like that it's like typical American, like as I imagined, like with all the farms and stuff.
I like it all. I like the places, the people. Yeah.
What do you like to do outside of school?
I like to go to parties and hang out with friends.
Just typical American stuff, like going to restaurants and trying new foods and seeing new places.
I like restaurants and yeah.
What sports are you interested in?
Football, wrestling, and basketball.
I'm interested in cheerleading. I'm going to do it for basketball season.
Yeah, I'm interested in basketball. Yeah.
What do you not like about Centralia?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
I guess just that it's different than home and I have to get used to it.
I don't have specific. No.
What is your favorite subject in school?
Spanish. Yeah.
Spanish, I think.
Computer.
What do you like about your host family?
They are so nice and they're so cool and everything.
That they treat me as like family from the beginning, like I was always there.
I like their personality. Yeah.
What is the general perception of the U.S. and your country?
I don't know, like they are racist, maybe, because Trump.
That people in the U.S. eat too much and that you have no culture.
Here is more advanced the study and it's a big country. Yeah.
What are some of the cultural differences between your country and the U.S.?
That in Mexico we eat a lot of healthy food, and here in USA everything is junk food.
The food. And what I like about the U.S. is that like people just talk to each other like just random, and in my country they don't do that.
The people, the food, the places, and the most important, the language. Yeah.
Would you ever come back to Centralia?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Now from the boys that brought you food reviews, minus that one guy, The Cookin' Show, featuring Aaron, Adam, and Love.
So I gave both of these boys right here a full recipe on how to make each one of these.
Brother! Get out of my way! Peel in direction of arrow to remove label. Much sugar. Oh my goodness!
The middle school and high school bands have recorded a holiday CD. If you're interested, each CD is $20 and will be in by mid-December. You can ask any band student or band director, Kim Neighbors, to get the details.
This has been Production 18. We hope you enjoyed, and be sure to look out for Production 19.